In example 13, we're looking at the effect of outliers. So you have asked 8 of your friends how much money they earned in their last paycheck. Okay, the results are listed below. So here's all the results you got from your 8 friends. Now suppose that after you've calculated the measures of central tendency, you realize that the last data item is really $2,575, not $575. So which of these statistics did not change? It stayed the same. Okay, so if we talk about the measures of central tendency, we're looking at things like the minimum, the maximum, the mean, the median, the range. Things that describe the center of my data, and then also just the spread and that sort of thing. So when we're looking at that last data value in our set, clearly this is an outlier because most of your friends made 480 to 541, that's pretty standard, it seemed. And then you've got this one friend who made a ton of money, right? Okay, so that's an outlier. Now, outliers affect the range because they're always either the maximum or the minimum. And I want to know, well, which one didn't change? Well, my maximum clearly changed because I just changed 575 to 2575. What didn't change was my minimum value. It stayed the same. So the outlier didn't change my minimum, it just changed my maximum in this case. Okay, now outliers are always going to affect the mean, okay? Always. Okay, so they always change the mean, right? Because if you add all your numbers together, your total is going to be greater, which is going to make your mean greater. Okay, if you had an outlier that was a minimum value, then your mean would get a lot smaller. Okay. Another way of looking at it is outliers affect the mean because they pull that average up or down. If you think about the tail, okay, it can pull the tail of your data to the right or to the left. So in this case, the outlier is going to affect things like the mean, okay, because outliers always affect the mean. We already talked about how it didn't impact the minimum. It did change our maximum in this case. And then the range is your minimum to your maximum, and that clearly changed because my maximum value changed as well. So E is not something that stayed the same. But my median is my middle number, and since I just changed my last number, my middle number here still stays the same. So my median doesn't change. Outliers are going to affect the mean, but they're not going to affect the median.